Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But
breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 35, he's got more. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Yellow Jackets, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gives it on the option. Fights off the defender. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start...
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Caught over the middle. It's Keith. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fakes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And this one is perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. And the Hokies are on the move. The snap sets up to throw. Under fire. And the pressure was Rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the tailback. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. To the air, it's Dyer. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Tuggle. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Heath. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. Turning it on. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Watson. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Watson. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Wants to keep it in the air. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they go back on top. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Southern Miss put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Watson. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab, it's Middleton.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. On the move. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Quarterback may change this route. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the left. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tuggle. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Braswell. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Braswell. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Well, two things I loved by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming. Well done.
Back to throw. It's Dyer. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Fit it in the window for the score.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the returner will be dragged down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. He's got his man, makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. And a lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now, forcing a third down.
Grab near the marker. It's Sampson. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Excellent pass by the back on the option. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Looking for room. It's Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. Brings into the open. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play, it's just lingerie on the deck after that move. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Watson. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He wants to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Smothers. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? Always trying to find that hat.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Got it in the middle, it's Powell. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on 3rd down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Gets it out quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here's a heat. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Buying some time as he moves left. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, throw the records out the window when Oregon and Washington fight to the finish. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Here's the pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. And the Yellow Jackets will try to move the sticks on 4th down. The short hands, it's Tuggle. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Using his legs, it's Smothers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Now on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground, he's got it again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw. It's Dyer. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Looking to throw. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all